Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing today? Today we're going to continue Beast Quest with the first book of Series 5. Krabb. With Krabb, Monster of the Sea. And in this series, we're going to be in a new kingdom. Gwildor. Give you some time to pause and look at the map of Gwildor. Hope you're all excited for this series. And let's get this started with an introduction of a new villain too. Vailmel. Welcome to a new world. Did you think you'd have seen all the evil that existed? You're almost as foolish as Tom. He may have conquered Wizard Melville, but fresh challenges await him. He must travel far and leave behind everything he knows and loves. Why? Because he has 6 beasts to defeat in a kingdom he can't even call home. Will his heart be in it, or will Tom turn his back on this latest quest? Little does he know, but he has close ties to the people here, and a new enemy determined to ruin him. Can you guess who that enemy is? Read on to see how your hero fares. Vailmel. Prologue. Krabb, Monster of the Seas. Prologue. Castor loved the feel of sand between his toes, but he had work to do. He pushed his small fishing boat into the shallows and rowed out to sea. He headed for deeper waters, where he knew large schools of fish lurked and gathered. It wasn't long before he saw the tall-tale signs, a dark patch of water where the fish were feeding near the surface. Bad. Spreading his feet to keep his balance, Castor stood up and tossed his weighted net into the water. He kept hold of the ropes attached to either side of the net and watched the mesh land right over the school of fish. A perfect throw. Bracing his feet against the edge of the little boat, he pulled the net back. It was heavy, a great catch, more than enough for one day's work. Is Castor throwing the net? As he hauled the fish-filled net on board, something caught his eye. A dark shape in the distant east floating on the water. A boat from Aventia, he wondered aloud. Castor felt the net slip from his hand and immediately saw his precious cat spilling back into the water. He scrambled to save it, but only managed to retrieve half of the fish. The rest escaped back into the sea. Fool, he cursed himself. When he looked up again, the other boat had sailed out of sight. Something broke the water just ahead of him, black and narrow like the beam of a sunken vessel floating back to the surface. As Castor squinted at it, a huge wave burst upwards, drenching him to the skin. Blinded by the seawater, he turned away, spluttering. When his eyes cleared, he froze with fear. 8 long, spindly legs arched above the waves, tendrils of slime and seaweed hanging from them. Castor forgot all about his catch and stumbled backwards, his eyes fixed in horror upon the creature emerging from the sea. Its body was much bigger than Castor's boat, and barnacles clung like wards to its belly. 2 evil eyes glinted above the wide gash of a mouth. It was a giant crab. The creature stood on the water, stabbing the waves with its legs, then scuttled across the surface as though it were walking on solid ground. 2 giant pincers snatched at the air, making dreadful snapping sounds. Castor grabbed his oars and began rowing towards the shore, but the creature was moving too quickly. It was above him in a heartbeat, blocking out the sun with its bulk. Now that the giant crab was up close, Castor could see that one of its pincers dripped with green venom. In a flash, the beast slashed at the boat, and Castor ducked its head. There was a cracking sound, and the boat shook. When Castor looked again, he saw that half his vessel and all of his catch had gone. Water rushed into the remaining half of the boat, and the sea poured in around his ankles. Ooh, excuse me. He was sinking. Castor clung onto his broken boat as the beast turned to face him. In its eyes, Castor saw only hate. "What are you?" he yelled at the creature. The beast made a sound like a screeching seabird, and the pincer that dripped with venom darted towards him. Castor turned to leap away from the wrecked boat, but a sharp pain shot up through his back. He fell down. His vision blurred, and his limbs felt suddenly heavy. Castor tried to reach for one of the oars, but he had no strength left. His eyes began to droop as he stared at the distant shore of Gwildor. He would not be taken home the catch that would make his father proud. He doubted that he was even going to make it on land. That was the prologue of Krabb, Monster of the Sea. Whew. New series? Well, not new series, but this is series 5. Not... This is the 5th series of Beast Quest. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. And I also hope you like, subscribe, hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest videos. And Great Dragon Book videos, because I still have some more dragons to do here and there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.